So I was inspired to do this talk by this gentleman up here. His name is Darian. And a little background about how him and I met. There's this bar back in my hometown, university undergrad. And it was like, has anyone seen Cheers? Am I too old? Yeah, okay.
Of course.
All right. So it's like my Cheers bar. Every time I would go there, I would always find someone I knew, good friends to talk to, good beers. And he was one of my favorite people to meet there. We would talk late at night about life and the meaning of cheeseburgers and ants, and it would be up until the sun came up, talking about everything. And I loved him dearly, and he was one of those friends when you go home on breaks, you didn't have to see, because he was okay with not meeting up. And so I would always say, see you soon, see you later, and I will see you this December, because that's when I'm going home. And then the first day of school this year, I found out he passed away because he killed himself. And it still rocks me every time because he was so happy, and I didn't know he was depressed. And so it inspired me to do this talk because it's hard for us to talk about this stuff, right? Depression is so prevalent in our field, and so is suicide. We need to be okay with talking about it. And I'm here to give you some tips on how I deal with my depression and how I work through it with being in veterinary school, because it breaks down all your barriers. So I have this little coupon thing that I look at sometimes, and it's supposed to say, treat yourself, but it says eat yourself. And I don't recommend doing that. So that's one thing that I do when I'm feeling down. Some days it's hard for me to even get out of bed to brush my teeth, but I put one shoe on at a time and I go do it and make myself remember that I only have one set of teeth. This is my money maker, so I treat myself by brushing my teeth in the morning. I make sure to go outside and be in nature, and then look at the stars when I'm feeling down and I can't be around people. I make a plan to make myself get out of the funk by treating myself and going outside. I talk to my great friends who are always there when I need to talk and vent about anything. I watch cat videos, silly things to make me giggle. I think about unicorn pins that are coming up. And I try to put positive things in my life, and I make lists of things that make me happy to remind myself that I'm going to get out of the funk and I'm going to pull myself out of the depression. And it's just one step at a time that you always have to do. For example, I got really deep into it about a year ago when I was here, to where I contemplated suicide for a couple days. And at first it shocked me, because why would I think that? I know I have a lot going on, and I love being here and being around my friends and family, but I entertained the thought for a while, because why not? It would be easy. I wouldn't be in debt, and I wouldn't have this exorbitant amount of work to do, and I wouldn't have to brush my teeth anymore. But then I snapped out of it, and I immediately went to the counselors here to talk about it. I didn't tell them that's why I was there, because I was scared they would kick me out of school and make me take a break. But I recognized what had put me in that position, and I talked to Dr. Bradkey, who I highly recommend to go talk to if you ever are in that position. She's great. So that brings me to my next point, is to use your resources, your friends, your counselors, your go-tos, your families. You need to reach out when you get to that point, because I don't want to ever read or hear about any of you ending up like my friend. Another thing I do, which helps, is I look in the mirror and I tell myself I look good today. Just kind of do that little shake. Make sure that, I tell myself that I love myself, because that might be the only compliment I get that day. Even when I look bad, like I do this morning. And I guess that brings me to my last point, is you can let yourself cry. It's okay to cry, like Brooke said. Just let it out. I like to cry with a bottle of wine and chocolate, and just let it out and do the ugly cry. And if you feel, that's okay. And if you feel like you're getting really ugly, just look at yourself in the mirror and remind yourself you're still pretty. Right.